So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this live stream, early access on console PS5. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? It's what's the best way of putting it? I'm going to tell you now, I'm no expert. This is my absolutely first look, first impression. That's what we're going to do as well. Let's get that on. Farming Simulator fanboying. Hello. Been waiting all morning. It's only 10 o'clock and I only got it at 9. Okay, apologies. Unfortunately, some YouTubers have had access much earlier than early access. So videos that are popping up already, they've got them pre-recorded and pre-done. This is just me. You just got your mug, James. That's awesome. Morning, Neil. Morning, Glenn. Lawson, Lottie Lou, Kieran, Paul, Cameron, Milk Tanker J. Loads of people in the chat. It's awesome. Now, unlike my stream from the other day, which I spent an awful lot of time watching the chat, and that was on me. I mean, that's, you know, I'm not going to keep this out on the whole time, but I'm going to keep a look at the chat. But I want to concentrate on the game as much as I can. And like I said, 8:40 PM Friday night in Australia. Hello, Travis. Good morning to the beard. The beard's always with me. I can't shake him. Yeah, I'm not keeping the cap on the whole time. I've just been a fanboy. What can you do? Now, I want to just say before I start this, I'm going to take it off. I think the sound's probably alright. You can probably hear me. Morning. Hello from Wales Dragon. Leinster Farmer. John. Philip. Mahan. Dan Madkin. Cornstar Online. It's awesome. Pete, that was what I was going to do. There we go. Pete, you are now moderating. So, yeah, massive shout out to Giants, firstly, for giving me early access. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. To Lars and the PR team, I just want to say now, if you watch this at any point or you're watching it now, thank you so much. Because, and I want to tell the chat this as well, everyone that's here, I got the code today and it wouldn't work. Wouldn't let me activate. And then I pre-installed my pre-order and it worked. So when I messaged Lars to let him know, apparently the PR team at Giants, I don't know how they did it. They worked their magic, but have got myself and one other console YouTuber early access on console. So the content you are going to see is PS5. It's not Xbox content, I'm afraid. It's PS5 content, and it is completely fresh. I haven't been on this at all. I don't know the settings. I don't know, you know, it's going to be interesting. So the other thing I want to say now is this is not a deep dive. This is going to be a look at the settings, the controls, the functions, the menus, you know, to just see what's about. There'll be a little bit of gameplay, a bit of driving around. We'll have a listen to the sounds of the vehicles and all that kind of stuff. But this is not going to be a guide to how to do all these different things. There'll be videos that come with all that as well. So thank you, Dave. Sorry you missed the stream the other day. Hello, Gavin. Michael Wass, Sir Argus. Hello, mate. Technos PS4 game, Technos, sorry. Graham Morgan, A Farming Truck. So I've missed your name, Military Fate. Aim Westmo's in here again. Totster. Hello, mate. Sim Aviation, Lakes Farmer, Ryan Clark, Arrow Racing, Stuart Vals. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm reading them all out. I always feel bad. I know a lot of streamers, when I watch them, they'll only kind of acknowledge the super chats and that kind of stuff. But the fact people are watching and commenting, that's fantastic. Now, you say it's going to be cool. There is an embargo on this. I'm going to put this out there as well. The embargo is that we can look at it, we can talk about it. We can't review it per se, in so much as I can't say this is like a 9 out of 10. This is a, you know, we can't rate it per se. So yeah. Anyway, shall we have a look? Should we see what's going on? Let's have a look behind the curtain. I'm going to have a look at this menu first. Now, there might be a little bit of a delay. I've been trying to figure out how to change the delay on between me talking, the chat, and obviously what I'm doing on screen. So there might be a little bit of a delay. I've fiddled around as much as I can, but anyway. 4 a.m. in Minnesota. Why are you up at 4 a.m., Zach? Insane. Farmer Min. Yeah, go to bed, Tots. It must be. Hello, Frank. Warco. Right, so we have got on the main menu, we've got career mode, multiplayer, downloadable content, trophies, PlayStation Store, options, and credits. Pretty much the same as the menu we've had before. If we go to career, we've got our empty slot options, which we're going to have a look at in a moment. Multiplayer, we've got join game, create game, which we're kind of looking at. Again, this is not a deep dive. I'm not going to be going into multiplayer in great detail or anything like that. Downloadable content. Now, this is interesting. This is the mod hub. And it says at the top there, use console storage 0 out of 8,191.69 megabytes. I thought we'd get at least a gigabyte. But anyway, that's the space we've got available. And if we go down, we've got installed updates. So rather than going across this time, they go down the left. Extra content, best, most downloaded, latest, recommended, and then back to Mod Hub. Now, if we go and look in these, there's the Class Arion Saddle Track pack. The fact they've given me early access, which is fantastic, I can't get that to install. Every time I click on it, it comes up saying content can't be found. So I haven't got the Xerion Saddle Track pack. I probably will get that Monday, I guess. 8,000. Oh, of course it is. What am I talking about? 8 days, 8 gigabyte, isn't it? 1,000 megabyte. Yeah, 8 gig. Actually, that's massive, isn't it? What did we have before? There's not an L3 show or mods that I'm aware of at the moment. Oh, yes, there is. There we go. That's it. There's nothing in the mod hub. There won't be. This is early access. Now, the other thing I need to say is I'm pretty sure it's kind of set in stone. Yeah, it is 8 gigabyte. Don't ignore me. I'm just yeah. I get flustered. You know, it's like when I'm recording and I can kind of edit what I'm doing, and sometimes you look at something, you say something, and then you realise afterwards, hang on a minute, I know, reset. Yeah, that's 8 gig. That's not bad. I'm pretty sure this is the release version. PC, they've said as well, it's early access, but there could be some tweaks or patches by Monday if, of course, anyone early access, streaming, recording, whatever, find any problems. We're supposed to report them so people know. So that's all good. But there could be some things that I show you now which will work, or there'll be a patch for. But as it stands at the moment, what I've got in front of me, this is what I'm going to show you. So, yeah, let's crack on. Trophies, nothing yet. PlayStation Store, again, no content to be found. Now, this is where things are a bit odd. If you recall the FS19 game settings, there were 3 screens. One of those being where you could adjust everything to 3K, quad HD, all that kind of stuff. There's only one screen here. Now I'm assuming because it's on PS5, it's auto setting it at whatever your TV is, because there's no option. Right, saying a quick look at the AI workers and that kind of stuff, this is not a deep dive. Yeah, DJ's got, I think as far as I'm aware, speaking to DJ the other day, he's got 30 videos pre-recorded and he's going to be putting them up over the course of today and the weekend. So, yeah, I've just literally just turned it on. I've just downloaded it, just installed it, just looking at it. The AI workers, yeah, some people did get it early. Well, I don't know. There's early access and apparently there's early. I don't know. If you don't want spoilers, then don't watch. That's my advice. I wouldn't watch if you don't want spoilers. Like I say, I'm not going into great detail. This is not going to be a deep dive into how everything works. This is going to be looking at the menus, bit of gameplay, the sounds. You know, I'm hoping to stream maybe for an hour or two, and then I need to get some videos made. But anyway, looking at this, so we've got the usual invert Y look. As we go down, field of view, I think I normally have mine on 75, so I'm going to just adjust that. In-game HUD scan, I'm going to leave that. Brightness, I don't know about that yet until we get on there. I'll leave it at that. Volume master, leave it at that. Music volume, I'm having that off, but I think we can go all the way up with music volume. Vehicle volume, same, we can change. Environment volume. Radio volume, I'm leaving off because obviously I'm streaming, and if I'm YouTubing, I can't have music on. Radio off, don't want that on. And the GUI. Now that's it. There's no other screen for settings on that. That's it. Barris, man, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. That's awesome. So we come out of that one. And then we've got credit. So that's it for the start. Let's go and have a look at our options. Empty slot. So farm manager, new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch. People are asking, is this likely to have been changed? So new farmer, easy. You already own some land, equipment, the economy is profitable, and gameplay elements are on an easy setting. Now I think we've got economy settings. Well, I assume we're going to have economy settings within that as well. Farm manager, medium, the standard setting for getting started. You don't own any land, but have substantial funds ready for spending. The economy is stable, grain prices are decent, and gameplay elements are on the standard settings. Now that's interesting because new farmer before was you start with pretty much everything. Farm manager, you had a load of money but no land. Start from scratch was really hard. But this is already telling you there's kind of economy settings have already been set here, which is something a little bit different. High Farmer Envoy Extreme, Lawson, Simon, Stingray, Skinny Demo. Yeah, like I say, I'm really struggling to do the chat and keep up with all of this. And then start from scratch. A real challenge. The economy is tough, prices are low, and you've already taken out hefty credit with the bank. Gameplay elements are on the most realistic setting. Now, I normally go new farmer. That one is saying that's the standard setting is farm manager. I'm going to go new farmer because we're going to start with some stuff. That's what I normally play on. Now, map type, what do we want to do? Chat, what do we want to look at first? Do we want to do Elm Creek? Do we want to do Oberon? Or do we want to do Erlengrat? What do people want to see first? I don't know if I'm going to get through all three of them, but what do people want to look at? Elm Creek, Oberon, or Erlengrat? Thank you, Money Bean Slayer, man, myth and legend. It's so nice to see you streaming, watching from Missouri, USA. Love your work. Thank you very much, Money Bean Slayer. Incredibly kind of you. Elm Creek, consensus seems to be Elm Creek. Elm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got a couple for Oberon, but it's Elm Creek, it looks like. So, let's crack on and have a look at Elm Creek, shall we? I like the sort of cartoon, the painting sort of drawing look of the pictures. That's quite nice. It's all right. Everyone's saying Elm Creek. I mean, not everyone. A few people said Oberon. No Man's Land, yeah. Right. Shall we start? Shall we see? Oh, yeah. So, we start off with character creation. This is going to be interesting. What looks most like me? I mean, I suppose I'm going to have to just go for that one as standard. Let's go down to hair. I have none. I mean, no. no. It's got to be that, hasn't it? And there's no... I mean, I've got a little bit, but not... Oh, come on. Where's the beards, man? That's the best I'm going to get. That's what I said. Someone's got a mod of MrSealyp beard. It's got to be done. Select colour. I mean... that probably... You can't get a mix, but I mean... What do you reckon, chat? Look at the... 500 people watching. What? That's mad. So, yeah, I mean, looking at my own picture on the camera, that's the colour we got to go for. Moustache is kind of part of it, really, isn't it? So that'll add it. That's a bit better, isn't it? I mean, I suppose a bit better. All that. Let's go with that. Now, this is the thing. I love the fact that we can set this here, but we'll be able to go into the menu or into the house and go. We'll have a look at that as well, the wardrobe, and you'll be able to change things. So, what do we want to go for? Do you want to go for something? This is cool. I love the fact we can have a real good sort of delve into this. Do we go hazmat? Beekeeper? That's quite cool. I mean, it's going to be, I mean, let's be honest, there's some awesome setups here. That's fairly straightforward, isn't it? What do we reckon? Yeah, it needs time to grow. Maybe that should be something they implement. The beard grows. Then you'd have to go and get your beard trimmed. Oh, okay. Case fanboy. I wonder if they've got a Farming Simulator fanboy. Now, obviously, all of these are great, but are going to be more relevant in multiplayer. Obviously, when you get into vehicles, you'll be able to see yourself. Yeah, I don't know about character movement, but obviously you can't see yourself in third person. I'm really surprised, I'll be honest, and this is just me, this is my own personal opinion. I'm surprised when you look at a lot of games out there that Giants haven't, because you can do it on PC, and I guess it's the console thing, Having a third person option would be just amazing. You know, just me. I just think third person would be pretty cool. Likes. Oh yeah, someone asked about likes in the chat. If we get to, what should we say? 500 likes. If we get 500 likes, we can change hat. I have a selection of hats. We've got MrSealyp. I've got a MrSealyp beanie. There's a cow hat, which is an interesting one to see. I've got a farming simulator kind of straw hat. I've got the FS baseball cap. If we hit 1,000 likes, I've got various different strange and wonderful helmets. I've got the Stormtrooper helmet. Could put that on. Anyway, so what do we reckon? Do we just go normal, just a sort of casual? Yeah, I mean that's all the branded stuff. John Deere, Fanboy, Massey. I mean, I don't really want to kind of pick one in particular. Let's just go standard for the time being. We can change tops, trousers. We can really, I mean, this again, this is not a deep dive into character customization, but we can. Oh, hang on though. Beanie. Oh, we could go, or a flat cap. Flat cap I like. Can you have a reverse baseball cap? That'd be quite cool. And I am quite surprised that Giants haven't put one of their own hats in there. Or have I just missed it? So I go cowboy. So we go cowboy hat. What do you reckon? So we go. I just, yeah. 4D modding. What? That's nuts. I love 4D modding's mods. I'm going cowboy hat. I'm not going to worry about gloves. Or do we go like mechanics? Let's go like tactical. So we go tactical ops gloves. Change the colour. Yeah, let's go tactical. Ah, right. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. What looks most like me with my glasses? That one, I think. Oh, but there's no colour options. Oh, that's interesting. If I go with that, but then we'll take the hat off. Come and watch FS22 live on console, PlayStation 5 gameplay, where man wears hat. Oh, now I tell you what, that's, I say not far off. No, the beard's not long enough, but that will do. Right, let's confirm that. Elm Creekery. We are here on Elm Creekery. Now, can you hear that? Can you hear that rushing? That's the wind, isn't it? So, we're going to look at some menus. We're going to see what's going on. Wow. I mean, it is crisp, isn't it? I mean, it's, I have to say, graphic-wise, that's pretty mint. I mean, I'm not going to lie, that's pretty mint. Right, so we need to look at menus, and we need to look at, yeah, what's available. So what do I press? Let's hit that, and let's have a look at these menus then. So we've got our brands, we've got our vehicles, all down the side. I'm doing L1 and R1 on my bumpers. Tools, objects, used vehicle sale. I've just noticed something, people. The graphics are underwhelming. They do. I'm going to be honest. They look a little bit cartoony. A little bit cartoony. I don't know. We'll carry on. It does look smooth. Don't get me wrong. And I think looking up close, it looks great. But we've already got some discounted gear, which is fantastic. Apparently, weight is going to play a big option, and we'll have a look at some of the options to that. But look up at the slots. Is it me? Or were we told 2,749 on PS4, PS4 Pro, and 5,155 on PS5? Pretty sure that says 1299. Doesn't it? We'll check the beacons out, if I remember. We'll go up to something to see if the beacons give a reflection as well. Why not? That's worrying. Right, so we go down. So owned items, that's what we start with on Elm Creek. Least nothing. Packs. This is interesting. Oh, okay. Hang on, let's go back to that. Grapes. So, if you're new to the game, or you're just not too sure what you're doing, hello everyone in the chat. Hello, I can't do everyone's names, it's going really fast, but cool. Hello everybody. Yeah, if you're not too sure what you need, you can click on a pack, and it will give you a list of equipment and things you need for that particular thing. That's pretty cool. Because we've got concentrate pallets and things now as well. Transport. Bremer Transport Wagon TP500. I like that. That's not a bad little option, is it? Yeah, like I say, with regard to the slots, the lowered slot counts for things. I mean, that says -8 for the Zator Frontera. That's pretty low. I think that 1299 slot count may well. I mean, I don't know. Is that just for vehicles? And then it says I've used 155 out of 1299, which is pretty low anyway. Thank you, Pennzoil03. Thank you, Lee Williams. First time FS, I'm playing on PC. Still plan to watch your videos. Do you plan to do subscriber contracts at all? Hopefully, because there's going to be all the production chain stuff. That'll be absolutely mad. Yeah, slots. I mean, I don't know whether we've got different slots for different sections, or whether or not on Monday when it fully releases, that will be changed maybe. Just bear with me. Don't know there, but I do like this. I like this packs option. I think that's really cool. Wood chips. So there's all different sections we can do. Thank you, Scorpion Taz. Thank you for doing this live stream. You know what? I sat this morning. There's a funny story that goes with this. Well, it's not funny. I was honestly, as a grown man, 48 years old, I was nearly in tears. I was messaged the other day, and I kind of said in my chat that Lars had messaged me to say they'd got an early access key because they were self-publishing. They could get me early access on console, which was great. This morning I get an email with the PC key, so I messaged and said any chance of getting the console key, and was told we can't do it. Sony won't allow it. We can't get you early access on console, and I was devastated, to say the least. But I then, for some reason, I don't know why, I tried the code and it said it wouldn't download. So I went onto my pre-order, which I'd already done, and thought, you know what I'll do? I'll just pre-install it. Thank you, Babos, for the $17.99 AED. Thank you very much. Honestly, I can't thank everyone enough. So it pre-installed, and when it finished pre-installing, it came up, your game is ready to play. So I thought, that's weird. So I went on, clicked on it, and it loaded. So I messaged Lars and said, look, you might have a problem here because I've pre-installed and it's just come on straight away. He came back and said that their PR team, I don't know how they did it, had got access. They'd managed to sort it out so that myself and one other YouTuber on console have got access. Yeah, it's amazing. Right, someone just asked about the side panel. Now the 1299 slot count thing could be, I'm not sure if it's 1299 slots for each individual section, maybe. Don't know yet. I literally have just turned this on. I've just loaded it up, turned it on, we're on it. My side panel is not working. Side panel is not working on PS5. I am gutted, to say the least. Thank you, Big Boss. Yeah, I've tried all the buttons. I've tried unplugging it, plugging it back in. Thank you, Dilksy UK. Very kind of you. Yeah, I honestly, of all the things that could be wrong, thank you, Aiden. for the €20. Very kind of you. Yeah, of all the things that could be wrong, honestly, side panel was the one thing I wanted to work. I could live with slot count. I honestly didn't care. You know, we've been playing with it for 3 years at 12.99. Wouldn't bother me in the slightest. But with side panel, I honestly, I could cry. Hopefully they'll do something about it. Anyway, right. Right, other menus. What have we got? That. Right, let's go into this one and have a look at the map, shall we? So here's our map. Here's what the screen looks like now. We can zoom in and zoom out. Now that's interesting. That they don't come up. You know, before you zoomed in, it would say what they were. You have to actually click on it. Grow some art, gas station, fast food restaurant. I could be misremembering. I do that. And down the side, we've got crop types, active workers. Do we have any active workers? I don't think we do. Oh, look. I love that. Did that train just disappear? It's obviously just gone off the map, hasn't it? We'll come back into the side. I love that. You've got that movement live on the map as things are moving. That's pretty cool. What else have we got? Crop calendar. That's a point, actually. We haven't found any options yet. We'll have to look at that for seasons and that kind of thing. As it stands at the moment, according to this, seasons are on. Can I click on that at all? No. That's our weather menu. Prices menu. Don't have anything, but when you click on them, it tells you where. No, that's pretty good. I like that. That's new. You click on the actual thing, and it comes up with rather than having that long list, and you have to scroll across and find everything. It tells you each of the places that take that crop type and what the prices are. That's nice. That's smoothed out. I like that. Good call. Vehicle overview. That's in there. We'll have a look at those in a minute. We've still got our banking screen for finances. We can still borrow. We can still repay. That's good. Farm dog's been locked out. My wife's on a call in the front room till about 1 o'clock, and he's not happy about being locked out. Contracts are available. You'll be glad to know. Production chains. I don't have any sites yet. That's something interesting. So we don't actually start with any sites. Right, game settings. So I can change that. I want to turn that off. I'm going to save that myself. Timescale. Right, timescale. We've got real time. We've got 2, 3, 5, 15, 30. So the 2 and 3, they're new. 2, 3, 5, 15, 30 we had, 60 and 120. Oh, we can slow it down. So if we go from real time and go the other way. Thank you, Dragon Mum. Thank you for being a great dude. I love listening to your stories and history lessons. Get yourself some good ale on me and a little treat for Farm Dog. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Yeah, so on real time we can go the other way. Half speed or third speed. So we can slow it right down. I'll leave it on real time for the time being. And then economy. Right, so as well as the quite clear changes in New Farmer, Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, we have still got easy, normal and hard. I normally have mine on normal, so we'll put it on normal. Traffic on, we'll leave that. Right, seasonal growth. Turns on growth calendar that adheres to the seasons and the withering of plants. Planting is only possible when the crop can reach maturity. We can have that seasonal growth, yes. No, which takes a load of stuff off that menu, takes the calendar away. Or paused. So you can pause seasonal growth as well. Yes, no, and paused. Okay. And then crop destruction on or off, same as usual. Periodic ploughing on. Field stones. So you can turn your field stones on or off. If you don't want to be using the field stone thing, that's going to be something that might annoy you. Bang. Take it off. Line required. Weeds on or off. I'm going to turn them off for the time being. That's just me. Snow on. I'm going to leave seasons on. Dirt. Normal. Fast. Off or slow. I'm going to put dirt on normal. Auto engine start I have off. I don't like auto engine start. That's just me. I prefer to leave it running because obviously if you've got machines or equipment like wood chippers, you need them to be doing what they do. I will have a look at the tractors. Now, I can't go through every single menu. I mean, to be honest with you, to get au fait with the game fully, it's hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, I could spend probably from now till Monday and still would only be scratching the surface. So, you know, we'll see how we go with it. Stop and go braking, we'll leave that. Trailer fuel limit. What? Trailer fuel limit off. On. Trailers can only be filled until the max allowed weight is reached. Oh, so if you have that on, it will be filled until the max allowed weight is reached. If you turn it off, will that just keep loading? And then there's so much to check out, man. Fuel usage. Oh, to stop. Low or normal. I'll have it on low. Then all these I normally turn off. So if you've got an AI worker, because it takes out your funds, I have those off. I'll tell you what, the menus are quite quick. Off. Is that it? Then back to top. Right. Do I want to pause the game? Not really. So, that's that. What other menu haven't we seen yet? Oh, I know what we haven't seen. I thought I just... Auto save interval off. Did I not just have that on off? Thought I did. Right, is the train going across at the moment, or is it left? Oh, I've just missed it again. Look, it's going to disappear. Look. We'll get to that at some point. Right. Where are... Ah, right. On this screen. Someone asked about McCormack. Let's have a look for... And the medium tractors. Shall we have a look? We haven't had the garage menu. Let's have a look at the garage menu, shall we? There won't be any mods yet. Possibly Monday. I mean, I wouldn't like to say. I wouldn't have thought so. But you never know. So, McCormack. Oh, okay. Information, total price on the left. On the right, options for Wilbrand, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Nokians. Oh, look at the tread on those Nokians. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. Standard, communal. Okay. Front loader attacher, yes or no? That this menu is, I mean, that's nice. We'll go for our options. Yeah, I mean it's cool. Main colour. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. Rim colour, let's have a look at that. Oh, stop it. License plates. That's something else someone asked about. License plates. What have we got there? Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Right. License plate. None. Oh, stop it. Change. Ooh, okay. How do we go? Oh, there we go. So just get the FS22 Elm Creek, then we can change it. License plate. One, two. Okay. Black only, front, black, back only, front and back. Okay, so we can change the number plate. When you purchase a vehicle, I'm assuming there'll be a toolbox option. Anyway, like I say, there's loads to go through there. What I was more interested in looking at, again, this is not a deep dive into everything. Is there a JCB telehandler? Where's our JCB telehandlers? We've got the electric, Farasin, Schaefer, Manitou class, JCB 54170 Agro Pro, New Holland. Some nice options in there. Thank you, Lee. Now, obviously, like, I'm going to keep saying it. I can't. We can't look at everything. Is there a wider selection of mowers? Let's have a look at mowers, shall we? I wonder about. No, still the Crown Big M450. What about mowers under here? Where's mowing technology? Mower. Might be really blind here. See, there's planter sprayers. Mowers. Oh, got an hello mower. Hello. 7.3 meter. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. What else have we got as we come down? Mulchers, wheel loaded tools, belts. Oh, belt systems was something I wanted to look at because of what I said about the silos the other day and about Meridian. Look at that. The Conveyal 1690. That's the one that puts in. Look at that beast. That will raise up and put into your silos from the top. How cool is that? How cool is that? And then the smaller one for taking out the silos and putting into wagons and that kind of thing, if you want to go down that route. All very cool. Right. Pallets and big bags. What we got under here? We got a load of stuff. Road salt. Lime, wheat. Pallets. Sorry, bales. Yeah, bales are pretty much the same. We did that. No, anyway, what I was going to look at. Thank you, Dragon Mum, for the 449. Oh, I'm so sorry. The trouble is, where do I put it that's not going to be in the way? You know what I do? If I put it up there and let's make it a bit smaller. Is that going to help? Maybe put it down there for the time being. You know what I'm going to do? I'll leave it there. I'll put it where it was. But for the time being, I'll turn it off. There we go. Is that better? Sorry. Is build mode. Because that's now sitting down the bottom. If I press square, boom, build mode. Oh, and I can see me, look. There's me. That's quite cool. I like that. So our build mode, how do we move around? Oh, okay, that's weird. There's not really... We can move that way. And that way. What about... Right, that's interesting. I can move that way, that way. That way, that way. But moving actually around... yeah, that's still saying 1,299 slots as well, which is a bit worrying. So we got, let's go to that one. Buildings, production, animals, decoration, landscaping. Again, this is not a deep dive into the build mode. Build mode will be separate, completely separate tutorials. This is my first ever look at this and the controls and everything. Landscaping's on there. That's going to be... I mean, it looks a lot more... If I go down one, we've then got sculpting, painting, trees, plants. If I go down one again, we can then scroll across all of those things. I think as well that you've got that situation where... So look at painting, what we got under that. Because obviously, console options... Don't want to demolish anything. Is that it for options? Well, there's not many options on that. Let's go up then to production. What do we got under production? We've got factories, selling points, greenhouses, orchards, generators. There's a load. There's a load to be looking at. Mowing bushes. Yeah, again, it's going to be a lot more. How defences power the slot count. Like I said, I know everybody wants to see everything and know everything immediately. That's not really kind of possible. It's going to require a bit more fiddling around. Over the weekend, hopefully I'll be putting out more videos on these various different things. We'll be looking at, you know, build mode and slot counts. And like I say, the slot count may well alter. That's the wind. Can you hear that? That constant kind of rushing sound? I didn't find out if we can do multiple contracts. So once again, that's going to be something we're going to have to look at further down the line, I think. I'm going to leave the help menu open for the time being. Minimap rotation is on. Let's have a look at some of these buildings, what we got. See if we can look at some of the detail. Light torch still works, same as it did before. I think a lot of the functions are still the same as far as I can tell. Like I say, graphically, that just... Oh, and when you get up to it as well, because I've got field info on, I think. Owned by my farm. Tells you the vehicle. But that's... Looks very neat, very crisp. That was the other thing. Did we come across anything with regard to vehicles and transmissions, or... Did we? What about that one? Just I thought, did we have anything for that? Lime, weeds, dirt, automatic engine start, stop, go, fuel usage, AI workers. There wasn't anything about gearboxes, was there? Again, have I missed that? Fuel sign, lime, weeds, snow, vehicle control, dirt, automatic engine, stop, go, braking, trailer fuel limit, fuel usage. Help window, carbon mode, interaction zone markers, field info, money, euros, pounds, dollars. We'll put in dollars. Want it in miles because that's just me. Acres, radio, vehicle, reset camera, dynamic camera, invert, easy home controls, camera, vehicle sensitivity, directions. Oh, there we go. Gear shift, manual, automatic, or manual with clutch. Good grief. Okay. Should we try a manual? Shall we? Worth a look. Switch to trains is on. Volume. I didn't go all the way down that menu before. Obviously, I just missed that. Should we try one? Should we try the Massey? I'm in neutral. I'm revving and nothing is happening. So, with accelerating on, and then up on the D-pad, it's not actually saying. Honk? Does it have beacons on it? No, I've picked one without beacons, haven't I? Of course I have. So accelerate, and then up on the D-pad, changes gear. So that's in first gear because I've got it on manual. get on the road and let's give it some beans. So up on the D-pad. Now, if you're not accelerating, up and down the D-pad will just zoom you in and out. You have to be accelerating or braking, I would imagine. No. You have to be accelerating to change gear, up or down. At least on console, anyway. I have mashed the whoosh pedal. I don't think you could wheel spin a tractor. I was just wondering if you put it in neutral and just hammered the whoosh pedal and then put it in first, would you get a wheel spin? I don't think so. Yeah, game audio sounds a bit low. I was just thinking the same thing, actually. Let's go to that. And what do we want? Is it that one? Just remembering where all these things are now. Traffic, economy. Please tell me that menu is not only available at the start menu. You used to be able to adjust that in game as well. Looks like it. Colour blinding, tractor zone, money. Radio, camera, reset vehicle, invert in, gear shift. Oh, there we go. Sound off. We want vehicle volume. Vehicle volume? Volume master. Volume master on that. Vehicle volume on. Let's try that. Let's save it just to make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Literally just turn this on. Let's try this. I love the fact you can see your character inside there. So that's going to be seriously cool when you make your own character. Should we check out one of the deers? I need something with oh, of course, yeah, we can't reverse, can we? I have to accelerate, then come down the gears into neutral, then reverse 1, reverse 2, reverse 3, reverse 4. Wow, okay. That will take a bit of getting used to, but not bad. I'm not sure about the light at the moment. I suppose it's only 9:40. Has that got beacon? Right, let's check this out. Again, oh, got to remember that. Oh, that's got a nice bit of throat to it. Oh man, that's going to take some real getting used to. I suppose I drove over my own weight. I'm not. I don't know. I suppose it's the only way they can get it to work, but DJ. Yeah, it's interesting on console. I do like it. I like that, but you have to be accelerating to get it to work. Okay, this isn't working on the John Deere. One mile an hour. That apparently is 4th gear. That's top gear in that. There's got to be something wrong with this, surely. Try reverse. Nope. That's odd. Clutch option might be easier, possibly again. do I change? Ah, right. So A, B, hang on. A, B and C, if you look inside, let's have a look. That's mad. So we've got actually ranges in the gearboxes too. Oh, come on. This is mad. Right, let's try it in another one, shall we? Let's put that on there and go. So I'm pressing left and right on the D-pad. Let's go to range C. And now we'll go up. Okay. So in your different ranges for different... This is just mind-bogglingly good. Let's try that on D and then E. That's better. Then up on the gears. Stamp on the whoosh pedal. So, we've not only have we got our gears, we've also got different ranges. I love the fact as well, if I stop talking, listen, you can hear the gears change as well. Hang on. That clonk, you get a little clonk of it changing gear. Wow. I'll put the indicator on. I have. Right, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, beacons. I don't know on console. I don't think we've got reflective beacons. We haven't. Is there a reflection at all there? Not really. Not that I can see. We'll go through the building, see if anything lights up in here. No, not reflective beacons. Okay, that's pretty cool. Beacons off. So I don't know. I mean, again, this is just me playing devil's advocate. And it could be because of the weather, because it's seasons, because the way the sun is in the sky. The shadows, is it me or do the shadows just seem a bit dark? It could be because I've got seasons, I say seasons on. I mean, technically I have, yeah. I thought I had turned the camera off. Yeah, PC have had reflective beacons for absolutely ages. Usual wear and tear on equipment. Right, let's scroll. Let's just tab through. I don't usually tab. Got the Deutsch file. Start that up. But the horns are a little bit. I suppose because it's going to be a new game, I might have to tweak the actual sound settings to fit this a little bit more, I guess. Where's the hat? Hazard lights? No. Hazard lights don't work because the side panel doesn't work. If you've got a side panel, it's not working on PS5. Which hat? Which hat do we go for first of all? Do we go back to the FS, the Farming Simulator one I started with, the fanboy hat? Right, you're saying can you turn the camera off for a bit? What camera? Because as far as I was aware, my webcam camera is off. So can you still see me on the screen? Can you still see me in the stream? Anybody? So you can't see me. So who's asking me for the camera to be turned off? What camera? Yeah, the webcam is off. Right, okay. So, but we're going to need you on if I'm going to put the hat on. So we'll go fanboy hat then, shall we? And then we can go for cow hat. We go cow hat if we get 1,000 likes. What do you reckon? Or is that jumping too quickly? So the fanboy hat's just an FS one. Oh. Right, I'm still trying to work on this delay thing because obviously there is a bit of a delay, but DJ's in the chat and dropping videos. DJ's pre-recorded some of his videos, so his videos are going to be released in intervals, I think. You have to ask DJ that, but I'm pretty sure that's how his is working. Just bear with me 1 second because I need to do that. So, FS Hat is on. If we hit 1,000, cow? We'll go cow. Oh dear. Right. So, let's turn that off. I like the fact that each of the engines has got a kind of it gradually. Oh, did you hear that? Hang on. The sound effects are that. It's all those little sound effects. The massive difference now. Right, I want to check the house because I want to check the wardrobe situation for changing your outfits. Oh, that's interesting then, because we were told that you go into your house. Is it in the sleep function? Oh, that's new. Hang on. What time is it in the day? It's 9:48, right? 9:48. Now, normally it would say you're not tired, but we can sleep for intervals. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, back to 5 again. What time do you want? Is that the time you want to wake up, or how many hours you're sleeping for? So I can sleep from now round to 5 AM if I want to. That's interesting. What about options 4? Because we were told when you go into your house, what was I saying? Yeah. That is an upgrade, yeah. You can sleep right the way through from now. It used to be like, depending on the map maker or the map, but it was like 7, 8, 9 PM, and depending on seasons as well, we have that on or not, you would sleep through then till the morning. The fact you can sleep from now right the way through, that's absolutely mad. Whereabouts then is the menu for clothing? Because they said if you go into your house, you can go to your wardrobe and you can change your clothing whenever you want. So I don't know about that. Oh, I'm going to be gutted if that's not a thing. The fan, you can pick it up. I can't turn it on. Which has been a thing for a while. Right, what do I... I don't know about that then. If anyone knows... well, I don't suppose you want. Workshop for clothes? Yeah, potentially. Do we have a workshop here at this farm? Turn on... Whoa, work lights underneath the vehicle in the pit. That's pretty cool. Okay, like that. Turn off the light there. Enter vehicle. We've not got a workshop here. Those are pick up and throw options. Maybe we don't have a workshop trigger here. It's in the workshop on Hobelleron. Okay. Building mode we kind of had a look at just now. We had a look at the screen. It's going to require it's going to require videos. You know, it's going to be a case of you know, going in much greater detail. Where is the workshop trigger? Is there a ladder trigger for that as well? Oh, just fell in the pit. That was clever. The ladder's up there, but you can't actually get to it. Oh, there we go, look. It's pretty cool. And I am obviously intending, that's the plan, at the moment to do a map tour on this and probably, going that way as well. Yeah, map tour on this and Hobelleron. Erlengratt I kind of did before, but I don't know if I'm going to do another one. Where's the workshop on here then? Maybe we haven't got one here at this farm. I think we can turn all these off as well in the menu if we want to. Silo's empty. I want to hear one of the trailers tip as well. Change my clothes in the menu. What menu? That's all those options for map, weather, vehicles. Nothing for changing clothing in there. Once I could drive out, can you get the train? Let's see if we can jump across. I was going to do that. Now that's weird as well, because I'm sure I've got switch to trains on. Again, we'll check the menu. Thought I had it on. It's not on that one, is it? Traffic on, seasonal growth, crop destruction. Fuel usage. Yeah, switch to trains is on. It's just not letting me on here at the moment. Now, I just think maybe for the ease of driving around around the map, yeah, there is so much. Honestly, it's. I think it's what I said. I'm going to keep saying it. I cannot show everything in great depth. Are the graphics better or worse? I think the graphics are better. I think the lighting is more realistic. I think is probably the best way of putting it. When you, I mean, look at the foliage. Look at. I mean. That occlusion, you look down there and those stones have got a kind of, they have a three-dimensional quality to them. As you move round, they look like there are stones on the floor, you know. It's I think it looks incredible. I really do. I think it looks amazing. Have we got any stones on the field here? I don't think we've got any stones on the field. I think I have got stones on, there just aren't any on this particular field. Again with this, there's going to be, there is a train on the map, but it's not letting me switch to it. So the thing I'm going to do, what we'll do is go to gear shift mode. I'm going to put it on automatic, just for the time being. You can hear the gear change though. There is a little bit of a delay with it as well. You get that little bit of a sort of judder. You won't with the electric vehicles, obviously. Right, what I need to do. Oh, I'm so used to. This is going to be the problem because I'm working on default. So right, map. That's the train line. Where am I? I just need to go left, don't I? Yeah. Check it out. How does it feel on the game controller? It's great. I love it. I just think. I think graphically, I think it's a lot crisper. I mean, the shine across the angles of the vehicle. Where's the railway? Oh, that's the thing I want to check out. Is the do we still have that disc, that circle around us? We do. I can see it just on the. If you look to the north, you can see the real great detail just at the top of this picture. I'm in the way, aren't I? Let me just turn that off a second. You see up at the top. I did manual gear shift a little while ago at the start of the stream, or earlier on in the stream. Side panel is not working. Beacons aren't reflective. We've checked that already. Beacons are not reflecting. Side panel is not working. Honestly, but you can see the detail. There's still that circle around of detail, and then a bit further off it blurs a little bit off into the distance. So there is still that circle. Although I'm looking to see, where's the train gone? Oh, this map thing's going to drive me mad. There we go. Oh, it's coming now. See it? So live action. So that is what you'll get with the workers and that kind of stuff when you get some. Maybe I'll try and get that to work. Again, this is me. This is the first time I'm playing. Hazard lights won't work because there's no. I always access my hazard lights through my side panel, and because the side panel's not working, am I on the right train line here? Yeah, here it comes. There's no sound to that train. There's no sound, is there? I expected a bit of like clickety-clack kind of thing. Mind you, that's very old, isn't it? Showing me age there. Bit of clickety-clack on the train as it goes across the tracks. What's this one? It says information. Rent train? What? What? You can rent the train. So now then, I assume in game, if you want to use the train for transporting goods, you have to rent it. £1,000 per hour. Ah, okay. Train rental. That's mad. Okay. Thank you, Andy. Yeah. Rent the train. What? I have to say, I do like the graphics on the map. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. This isn't a production chain here, is it? No. Let's check the map. Let's see. Yeah, so that's train rental. Wow. Okay. What we got here? Production chain of dairy. Cereal factory. Should we pop to the cereal factory? Oh, that was what I was going to do. Hang on. We were going to try active workers. I don't have an active worker, but can we? Massey Ferguson. Create job. Oh. I need to go to somewhere. Where do I want it to go to? Should I get it to go to where we are? Let's see if we can get it to go to. Why is that not letting me? Right, so I've got that. It's not letting me. Oh, target position. There we go. Target position. Let's put that there. I did pick a target location. So it got to be a specific. I thought you could put it anywhere. Ah, okay. Oh, so you do it with R3. Oh, sorry, I was looking down the bottom. Start job. Massive Ferguson 3670 driving to target. We have an active worker. I'm doing it now. AI workers. He's going to. He's driving. We can see it on the map. Live. He's driving. It just takes a bit of time getting used to the controls. I wasn't looking down the bottom. I was just trying to work things out. But anyway. Look at that. You should just drive onto the field. So you can pick a target location or a building or wherever you want to go to. Why is he? Where's he? What's he? He's all over the shop. He's going. So let's see if we can get up there before he stops. I want to see this. Quick, 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 quick. Go, go, go. Is he turning into the field? I think he is. Can we get there before he goes to his destination? That is next level. I know you've got to look at that. Look, that's an AI worker. I'm saying it, game changer. That's incredible. That just think what you can do. What can you, I mean, wow. So into the menu, onto the AI active workers screen. You got where it's going to go. If I want to set destination, then let's set a destination. I'm going to spend hours just doing this. What's that one there? Set destination. We've picked a target, have we? Pick a target location. I'll just click on that again then. So R3. There we go. Can I pick another vehicle? Will it let me pick another vehicle? Yeah. Or does it just let me do the same one? How do I take that worker off? Like I say, this is going to require some fiddling, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Active worker. Cancel job. Create job. Go to. Let's pick another vehicle. Pick a target location. I think we're just going to be using the same vehicle for the time being until I work out what I'm supposed to be doing. Is that right? It's going to require some finagling. It should be 60 FPS on next gen. It should be 60 FPS, and I think my console is set on that anyway. So it should be 1086 60 FPS as far as I'm aware. Thank you, Spider. 1,100 people watching. Really? That's madness. I thought we'd selected it. Start job. Who's moving? Is he moving? AI what? Oh, there's nothing to unload. That's because I set up an actual place for him to go and unload. Anyway, AI workers. Yeah, you can fiddle around with that. Can I do production chains? I'm not. This is not a deep dive. This is. I'm not going into mega detail. This is just an overview. Having a look at the map, the menus, seeing what's available. A couple of things that I absolutely wanted to check. One being I wanted to check to see whether the side panel was working, and it's not. I wanted to have a look at beacons. I'm very curious about the wardrobe situation. So what I need to do is find. I mean, that's the house. Have we got a workshop? Where's the workshop? Let's change our filters. We want hotspots. Vehicles, combines, trailers, contracts, other. Goes through all those options really quickly. Actually, what we've got on here. Soil composition, weed, fertilised, needs plough, needs lime. Cultivated, growing, ready to harvest, harvested, ploughed, remove foliage. Withered and stubble tillage. Crop types, we've got all the crop types we knew about. Grapes, olives, sorghum, cotton, sugarcane, all the things we knew about. Oh, you want to see if the crop goes in the cab if you drive through a field. Let's see, shall we? Yep. Mind you, in cab you can get gear changes as well. So rather than watching the gear stick, I should be watching where I'm driving, really. I'm on New Farmer. I thought I owned the land. I will double check. Cool, that was a weird movement there. Bit of blur. Yeah, we own the land. Am I just being really blind for a workshop here? Main store, maybe? Should we head to the main store? Let's go to the main store. If we go there, maybe up there, we'll have a look. Go to the back door of the house, okay? Try that first. Like I say, this is all new. This is brand new. I'm learning the same as you guys. Nope, nothing at the back door. No options to let me in. There's nothing that comes up to open door. Just get the sleep option. Can't get in there. Can't climb in the window. But if you missed it earlier, if you weren't here on the stream when I was saying about this, sleep option now, rather than it being from like 8 o'clock at night through to the morning, if I click on sleep now, it gives me the option of what time do I want to wake up. 5 AM, 6, 7, 8 or 9. So I could sleep from now right the way around the clock if I wanted to. So, yeah. I wish I knew everything already. Oh dear. I mean, a lot of times there's a lot of I say common sense is probably the wrong word, but you kind of best guess, you guesstimate something, and then a lot of it is then just hundreds of hours of gameplay and testing and trying, and you know. DJ mentioned you get changed at the shop. Let's head to the store. I'm loving all this. This is just wow. Mi familia. I am gutted about my side panel because I'm so used to just turning, opening and closing my help window and all those things. It might be only some houses have access. That is entirely possible. There's not a lot of traffic really. I thought it'd be busier, but I suppose yeah. Support your local farmers, people. Support them. I think it's just going to give us the regular menu. But if we go to here, maybe we've got the option to change. So it might be if you place a workshop at your farm. No. I haven't got a vehicle in there. That's a repainting and adjusting. I don't know, that's very odd. Because for me, when I said about the... You know, it's great that you can go into the menu at the start and you can set your character. But the whole point was you could... do everything, you know. There's the used vehicle sale at the moment. Someone asked about used vehicle sale. So you might need to sleep to get to it. Yeah, you know what? We can try that. It doesn't matter if we sleep through the night. I'm not playing a game per se. There are going to be patches. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Can't think of a game anytime recently where there haven't been patches at the time of release. Most games release with glitches here and there. Goes out to the wider audience, people play and they find the issues, the problems, and you know, and then they have to do stuff. Is there a wardrobe you have to buy? Maybe. Still good price on these bits and bobs though. I like that. 45% off, 69% off the Pertinger Hit 1618, 44 off the TSW. That will change every now and again. There is, I mean, like I say, there is so much to be looking at on here. That's the option if you want to go for a pack. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can click on it and it'll give you a selection of vehicles and machinery for that particular task if you don't know what to look for. Yeah, vehicles, trailers. Oh, I was going to open and close a trailer, wasn't I? I wanted to hear the sound. I wanted to hear the clanking. Maybe I have to go back then. Thank you, Spider. 1,294 people watching the stream. Hello to everybody. I know I haven't been reading all the names out. It's difficult to read all the names out because obviously there's so many and there's so many comments, and you know I'm kind of every now and again I'm glancing over. I'm trying to do both. Can we just see the cow menu so we can see just... I haven't got any cows yet. I haven't got on this map. We don't have any. Hang on, that one. We don't have any. So when we scroll down to here, animals, you have no pens yet. I would imagine a few YouTubers are going to be doing it. I mean, I will be as well. We'll try my best to, like I normally do. There'll be a guide to cows. There'll be a guide to pigs. We'll pick off as many as we can. They'll be coming over the next, couple of weeks, I guess. It was the same when FS19 dropped, because there were no mods initially. You make other content, whether it's Let's Play stuff or just stuff to help people with the game. Over the weekend, I'll try and put up a couple of bits. I want to try and do a couple of map tours, those kind of things. What do the map borders look like? We'll have a look. You know, we're on a stream. The whole point is this is a first look at the game, first look at the graphics, first look at the options, the menus, see how things are, what they look like. Yeah, it'd be better if we go the other way, I guess. So far, I'm liking it. You know, I think it's great. I know I'm going to keep harping on about it. The side panel thing, not that it's a deal breaker. Of course, I still play the game without it, but I'm absolutely gutted it doesn't work. And again, because I've got so used to using it. New game, and please make it for console as well. This is on console. I'm playing on PS5. I've got early access on console. I'm very fortunate that Giants hooked me up. This is being played on PS5 at the moment. How's Jeremy looking? Actually, have we got a livestock market? Because that was something I want to do. Filters. Animals. I'm looking for a paw. Where's the paw? It's like the claw, but different. So there's actually, looks like there's points on the railway line for, what's that say? Rent train. Goldcrest Valley. Okay. They're going to be silos. All right, so Grain West. So that goes off to, so you're going to get contracts where you have to load a train up and it will send it off. Where's that one going to go to? Oh, Goldcrest Valley both ways. Where is the paw? Animal dealer. Why is it showing a paw at the side? Oh, there's that. My animals. Right, there's the animal dealer. Can I set that as a waypoint? Not exactly. Can visit there. I was going to go to the map edge. Oh, we're going that way. Anyway, look. Let's go to the map edge. Let's see what the map edge is all about, shall we? Take care, Big Daddy. Thanks very much for being in the stream. Thank you for helping out, mate. Very much appreciated. I know for a lot of the US guys that are up and about, which are up and about early, I would say, are going to be heading off to work. Thank you so much. Yeah, slot count is saying 1299 at the moment. That has got me a little bit worried. I'm loving this. Map tours are going to get insane because of the fact of all the production chain stuff as well. As far as I'm aware as well, for production chains you need to own them before you can use them, I think. Larson's Loyal Livestock. Let's have a look. Oh, that's so. It's the poor icon, but it's the livestock mark on it. Open animal dialogue. I don't have. So it won't even let me have a look. I've got to place a barn before I can look at livestock. Come on. Seriously? Firmware update for the Logitech side panel. I mean, to be honest with you, the side panel's not supposed to work. Thank you, Scott. Good to see I've started streaming. Been watching your videos for a couple of years now. Yeah, we're going to hopefully do a few more streams through FS22. That's the plan. And I thought, because I've got early access on console, which is, for me, that's it's a big thing. I've always been a console player. I've always been personally dedicated to the console community, but the wider audience. Anyone that wants to watch, fantastic. But console specifically is what I do. So being able to get early access on console for me was massive. Giants very kindly sent me out a PC key, and I know they all make fun of me at Giants, and everyone makes fun of me because I own a PC. Why wouldn't you play on PC? I'm a console gamer, always have been. Yeah, slot count, hopefully that is a bug. We were told 2749 on PS4 and PS4 Pro and 5155 on PS5. It's showing 1299 for me at the moment, so yeah, we'll see what happens there. Just bear with me a sec. I suppose what I need. Oh right, Map edge, that's what we're going to look at, won't we? What time is it? Where's the time gone? So back out to the road. Bear in mind it's 10:17 in the morning. It's got very... But like with seasons on, what month are we in? I'm sorry, my camera's over the month bit. I'll just move that a second. We're August. Shouldn't it be brighter? Do you reckon? Oh, move that back. But yeah, we're in August apparently. I've just adjusted that, haven't I? I want to go that way now. Is that better? That's better. Let's go to the map edge. My mic volume's up. I haven't had any problems at all. Everyone's been saying it's been absolutely fine. I've adjusted it from the last stream. The mic's much closer to me, and I've turned the volume up on OBS as well, so it's nice and loud. It should be absolutely fine. Hi, Feldin. Are we at the map edge yet? Oh, so you get a warning. Well, that's it. That's as far as I can go now, and it sort of bogs down. But the map edge, I mean, like I say, it looks like it goes on much further, and I'm assuming if we look at this as well, we're using... Oh, no, we're not actually really, are we? There is a border around the outside, but I would imagine that's still a 2 kilometre square, isn't it? It's a standard size map, but all that map edge around the outside is all extra, which makes it look like it goes on much further. Go cross country a little bit. Do we get the red crosses? A little bit like SnowRunner when you get those red marks come up to tell you can't go any further. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it goes on, doesn't it? It's not bad for a map edge, I like that. I thought it was a sudden drop off there, just drop off the face of the earth. Johnson's Farmers Market. So how do we sort this wardrobe thing out? What will the thing at 1,000 likes? If we hit 1,000 likes, I'm putting on the cow hat. I will do the cow hat. I will do that on every stream. If we hit 1,000 likes, I will. The cow hat will be donned. That's the plan. Which map? This is Elm Creek. Right. What else do I want to check? Do we try and put a cow thing down and see if we can... I'm trying to have a look at the animals menu, or is it only going to let you access the animals for that particular pen? See, normally you just go in and have a look. Wardrobe is in the pause menu, is it? Let's just pull over by the side of the road and stop there. So I've got that menu. Let's go on to that. Oh no, hang on. Let's have a look. So why did it say it was in the house if it's not in the house? That's weird. Help window on and off. Auto save. Where was the pause? That was in... Okay. I'm having a mare without my side panel. This is a nightmare. Let's have a look down this, shall we? Making money, spending money, cultivating, sowing, harvesting. So these your help screen and help menu. Controls are fine. There's a few little things, you know, here and there that are a little bit different. The fact that all the menus are down the left-hand side, it's a case of paying real attention to the bottom as well, all the options it gives you there. Because I was doing it based upon what I'm kind of used to. But the laundromat, really? Yeah, and on the French map it's in the house apparently. I don't know if it's just an issue or a problem. You go to laundrette, you can change your outfits. It might be different on each map then. We'll go to the laundrette. Let's have a look, see if it tells us anything down here. Animals, forestry, miscellaneous, character creation. At the start of a new game and during the game you can change your appearance of your character. Need some new boots or fresh pair of trousers. Want to change your haircut or want to put on some sunglasses? Not a problem. Just go to your farmhouse and change your appearance at any time you want. Cobblers, that's what I say. Cobblers. Oh dear, no, we don't have GPS on console. And B24 Gaming, no, the side panel is not working. You can probably still see the tracks of my tears down my face. Gutted much. I don't know. So, do we try the laundrette? Do we go back to the house? Let's find the laundrette. Where's the laundromat? What's that one? Fast food. Production shades bakery. Biogas plant. Oil mill. So load on debris crusher. Oh, nice. That's for the rocks, isn't it? Thank you, Jason O'Brien. Very kind of you. Thank you, Goggle Pop. In America, no one changes clothes in their own house. We always go down to the laundromats where you change clothes and have meet cutes. It's not like, what was that advert? Was it the Levi's advert all those years ago where he goes in and takes off his clothes and just puts them in the washing machine? It was Levi's, wasn't it? Slot count at the moment it's saying 12.99 on here, and on PS5 it's saying 12.99. I don't drink tea, MrSealyp. Coffee? I'll have a coffee. You can speak. It's fine. I haven't drunk much of that one. I'm so sorry. I know.
Why do I bother?
Oh dear. No side panel, no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there may be an update. It may get tweaked. The game devs might go away and say, "Oh, that's weird. It's always worked before. Let's sort it." You know, if that's the case, that's great. I was just going to say, you guys not getting any sound, but my Elgato thing's showing no sound. That's because we're in a menu, of course. MrSealyp, the Muppet Man, strikes again. Where's the laundromat? Have I driven past it? Red Marble Bowling Restaurant. That's Production Chain Spinnery. That one was Grocer Market. Have I been past it? Was that up there? Farmer's Market. Sawmill. Oh, we'll find it. Cereal Factory, Dairy. Is it down here? No, that's a big old plant of some description. Grain Depot, Feeding Grain South. Oh, that's interesting. I can't. My cursor won't go over there. I can't access. I can't click on that. Whatever it is, I can't click on it. That's not good. Thank you, MrSealyp. Fresh coffee. Lovely. That's odd. Lots of people saying hello, MrSealyp in the chat. And Milk One Sugar. There's a whole load of people. Yeah. We need to get to 1,000 likes. If we get to, we get to 1,000 likes, I'll put on the cow hat. I'll do the. I will do it. I will put the cow hat on if we get to 1,000 likes. I bet any money like that ends up being the laundromat. Or is this one here? What's this one there? That's the grain silo. Nothing any further down there. Where's the laundromat? Help me out, people. Thank you, Truck Central. Is there a way to spawn money in? Well, at the moment there isn't. We can borrow. If we go to, where is it? Finances. You can borrow, which obviously a lot of people don't want to do. Yeah, I mean, we didn't initially on FS19. There was no. The multiplayer cheat worked, and that was initially. You went on to multiplayer, set up several farms, all with maximum amount, then came out, played it on single player, and you had all the money. That was one way of doing it. And then not long after release, was it Realismus or Creative Mesh? I think it was Realismus, bought out the government subsidy signs. Somebody said the money cheat works. So the multiplayer one probably will do. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't do. You just go on, set up multiple farms, maximum amount of money, then put it on single player. But... yeah, Giants had said initially on FS19 they wouldn't allow cheating of money in, but then not long after release, Realismus bought out the cheat mod, and you don't have to use it. That's the thing. For me personally, when I'm doing mod reviews and stuff like that, I need to have a map set up with loads of money, loads of equipment, loads of gear, so I can do map tours, mod reviews, that kind of thing. It helps me personally. PC, there's normally options available, and there's all the the different things you can use. Try zooming in to get close to the edge. That's a very good idea. See what I mean? You know, the most obvious solution to a problem, and it didn't even dawn on me, because you do something and you start to panic. Oh, actually, that South Valley biomass. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, it didn't even dawn on me I could do that. Do I have any idea when servers will be available to be rented for console? You can rent them now. I've rented my one from cool. I've rented my one from Natrado already. I'm not going to put it live. I don't think it goes live until Monday, or you can make them go live. Have we hit 1,000 yet? Anymore? Okay, so let's okay. I mean, this is all, like I say, this is just testing stuff out. Let's borrow as much money as we can. I don't know how much money we can. What will it let us borrow from the bank? I'm surprised they're letting a non-US citizen borrow so much money. But you know what? Oh, okay, fair bit. Just keep it coming, keep it coming. I know the animal pens are expensive. 80 to go till we get to 1,000. Maximum loan is still 500k. It is. We've got 600 grand. As far as, now we've got to go to build mode, haven't we? This is where things are going to get interesting. So we want to go animals, cows. No, cows. 254,000, 518,722. We can just put a. That's just a pasture, isn't it? That's an interesting one. So cow pasture, although it does say that cow pasture is -1, it's still saying 12.99 on the slots there. Don't know why. Hopefully that gets changed. That's saying -6. That's saying -8. That's saying that's actually not bad. Oh, cow barn with feeding robot. 722 grand though. Cow barn large. See that? I'm really baffled by this. You think we said before? Was it 200 cows? On the large cow barn, it was 80 on the small, 200 on the large, wasn't it? Hang on a second. Just need a sip from a MrSealyp merch. There it is, isn't it? MrSealyp just handed me something really cool. My merch stuff, I've changed some of my stickers and things, and one of them that said, the Nice Undulations t-shirt and sticker now have an undulation, so the word undulates, which is cool. But this one turned up in the post today, which I'm going to be using a lot. Oh yeah, game changer. That's the AI worker system. That's a game changer. So what shall I play? Should we just do... Hang on. I can't place it there. I don't own the land. Now I've got to remember my route back. See, this is what I don't... I'm not really particularly... I don't like this. Zoom camera. I don't want a zoom camera. Let's come all the way out. Oh, so it was not letting me move anything before because I didn't have anything. Right. Should we just stick it on here on the bit of land that we haven't got something on at the moment. So let's plonk that. Awesome. We can tilt the camera a little bit. We can zoom in for placing items. Someone asked about, you know what, I've got a bit of money there. We've got production, we've got decoration. Let's go to up and up. Should we try a fence? I'm curious how these fences work, you know. So, we get a fence, we place it. Do we need to zoom in a bit? Should we zoom in? Why is it up in the air like that? Oh no, it's there. Looks like it was up in the air. Place it there. Oh, boom. Look at that. Fences, baby. Different angles. That's pretty cool. I think you can do the same with grapevines and that kind of stuff. Landscaping, I'm not going to go into great detail about. There'll probably be. I'll probably do a video on landscaping. This is just to have a bit of a fiddle around with stuff and see. That's pretty cool. Laundrette is near the Grocer Mart, is it? Okay. I've forgotten where the Grocer Mart was already. My volume's not too low. My volume's fine. I can't keep shouting into the mic. It's right here by me. It's turned right up. Everything's in the green. I'm just borderline going on to the yellow and the red. It should be absolutely fine. Merch. There should be a link in the description for this stream. It should be on there. But anyway, that's fences. You can just have them long, short. You can put gates in. Obviously, the price goes up as you go. It's saying -1 for the fence. I'm assuming it doesn't matter how long you place it. What's interesting though, and I'm puzzled now, I'm wondering if that's a glitch, you know, and that shouldn't be saying 12.99, because I don't think you can create your own animal pen. I think you still have to have an animal pen to put animals in. I thought that was a thing you could do, but I don't think you can. I just placed that animal pen, and it was saying 155 out of 12.99. I've just placed the animal pen, and the slot count hasn't changed. So what I'll do, let's do this fence. We'll click. Okay. Oh, let's carry on to there. It's a weird one. Collides with another item. Let's do that. Come off there. So I've just placed that. Now it says -1. I've just placed it. It's still saying 155 of 12.99. The slot count hasn't altered. There's got to be at the moment, I'm assuming, a glitch or a problem with the there's got to be a problem with the slot count system, I think. Yeah, I did wonder if it was 12.99 for vehicles, 12.99 for animal pens and buildings. And I mean, would that make more sense? I don't know. You know, how close are we to our 1,000? Anyone? If there's a moderator or anyone out there, how close are we to our 1,000 likes? Right, Grocer Mart. Where's the laundrettage? Oh, there it is, and there is an icon in front of it. Okay, we could be looking at it. So someone said it's in the house on Oberon. 17 likes away. Come on, people. If Silly G was here, smash that like button, my dudes. It's what she would say. So here's the laundromat. So I take it then on this map. If you come to the laundromat, have we hit 1,000? Get ready. Right, open wardrobe. There we go. So wardrobe function. This was the other thing I was looking for. Right. So, okay then. You ready? Take that off. Get ready. This was a gift. This was a gift from the Wombleways. If you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you'll know the Wombleways. Hello to everybody that's in here. Is that not just the coolest hat you've ever seen in your entire life? Is that not just perfect? Let's try and get that straight. I look like a very strange Viking. The weirdest Viking you're ever likely to see. I'm not going to moo. Alright? It's not happening. So the cow hat will stay on for a little while. We'll keep that on. Another thing I was going to do, because I just suddenly realised, let's just move that to one side for the moment. So you put it down the bottom there. And look up. So laundromat. I think I was blocking the laundromat bit. We are at the laundromat. Are hedges positionable like fences? I think so, but we'll have a look. I'm not mooing. No, I didn't just moo. I mean, saying moo technically, but if you go into a field and the cow goes moo at you, I mean, seriously. We will also stream it on Farmer Pahoda FS. Thank you, Farmer Pahoda FS, for the €2. So if we go up to here, it says open wardrobe, and we can amend everything. I think I look seriously cool there, though. Let's go. Do I change my top? Shall I change my top to something else? Oh, I do like me a check shirt. Oh. It's like a bit of rab, you know. Or do I go... Do I become a shill? I mean, I am already plugging my own merch and stuff. If I say I really like a particular brand, do you think they'll send me some stuff? All for those cold days. Do you go? Pull the ad on, very good. 2K and I will moo. I tell you what, if we hit 2,000 likes on this stream, I'm putting on the Stormtrooper helmet. Not even a joke. I'll do it. 2,000. I can't imagine doing a stream and getting 2,000 likes. If I hit 2,000 likes, that Stormtrooper helmet's going on. Do I just change to a hoodie or a check shirt or? I mean, that's rather nice, isn't it? Looks good. That's quite cool. I don't know. Oh, that's all right, isn't it? Can we change the colour of that? Select colour. Just different levels of tan. Do I stick with a coyote? I don't know. I think that reminds me of my dad. We need a Hawaiian shirt as well. If you're a modder out there, yeah, if you're a modder out there and you can mod outfits, Hawaiian shirt, please. Hawaiian shirt and bigger beard. I am an Angus Viking. Character looks well dodgy. How rude! What's wrong with my character? I thought my character creation was great. It's not quite MrSealyp green, but that one, that one, that one. Select. Do I want to change my footwear? What? I do like those. They look like sort of tactical boots. I quite like that. There's quite a few options available. It's so difficult to know where to place the camera because it's. Oh, they're pretty cool, aren't they? Can't change the colour of those though, but they look quite nice. I have those with green laces. MrSealyp green laces. Don't really want to go trainers. They look quite cool. I'm going with those. Yep. We did gloves. I went bald in the end, but I did start off with the cowboy hat. I did think that was. We are in Elm Creek, aren't we? Should we go cowboy hat? I'm going cowboy hat. Let's do it. Yeah, cow hat. Someone mod the cow hat as well, and I'll wear that. I can put it on in real life, and we can put it. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Right. That's that. What else were we going to go and check? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, we were on our way to the animals, weren't we? I was going to sort out the cows in the cow pen. I honestly cannot. Yeah, I know there's not a third person for consoles. I really wish there was. If you could, like, when you get into a vehicle, if you could press R3 and change it, if you could get out and do the same thing, that would just be. I would love to have third person on console. Let's hop in. I mean, it's nicely detailed in here. I like that. I don't know about the orange per se, but. I'm not getting on to field work and field physics and all that kind of stuff. I don't remember placing a fence or a gate. What happened there? That's odd. Let's go back to. Was this way, wasn't it? Yeah. Getting used to the map. So the fact we've got seasons on. Are there beef cattle? I honestly don't know where we stand with regards to that. Open animal dialogue box. Right, so it is only showing the animals for that particular pen. But we have got brown Swiss, Holsteins, Angus, and Limousin, or Limousin, depends how you say it, or where you're from. So, brown Swiss, cows provided with milk can be sold for profit depending on the type. Some are more viable for dairy farming. Holstein's normally best for that. Bear with me a second. Angus. Oh, I'm assuming they're going to be meat ones. It doesn't really say. What is interesting though is that they all, and in fact they're only 200 as well. That's good. Let's put in one of that. What now? Oh, that's good. Right, so rather than one at a time, we can go up to 15 at a time we can place. So that whole thing of click, 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 you know, that just drives you absolutely mad. So let's buy that. I'm not sure I like that sound, but let's go with the Holstein. I just want to try each one of these and see what they're like. Nope. And then a limousine. Let's check them out. Did I not confirm that last one? Oh no, it's laying down. I mean, we're up close. Oh, I like that as well. With the menu on, the field info screen. So we're in our cow pasture. Tells you the amount of animals, their health, food, water, milk. That's all fantastic. Goes to the animal itself, the type, the age, health, and reproduction of the animal. That's awesome. That's our Angus. Our brown Swiss. Look at the eyelashes on that brown Swiss. That's incredible. A Holstein? Holstein, how do you say it? I mean, I tell you what, the work on the animals, wow. Individual HUD per cow. Great movement as well. Look at you can see the stomach moving, the belly moving as well as it moves. That's fantastic. And it is pretty cool. You can just put a pasture down. You don't have to have a barn if you don't want one. It's got our water, our feed, and I assume that's bedding, is it? The fences, nicely detailed. Replaced those a minute ago as well. Oh, I want to change. Yeah, so we'll have a. I'll probably do videos on the animals as yeah. I'm in love with the eyelashes. You're absolutely right. Toggle crouch is just the same as it always was. Hang on. It's just on console. It's triangle. You can't stay crouched, but if you press triangle and then move, just keep your finger on triangle. But that's your crouch option. Yeah, I mean, the movement is that's amazing. And I love the fact as well, they don't just lay down at night. Every now and again, bang, lay down. You still got a little switch of the tail. Look, animations on that. Wow, just brilliant. Brilliant. Are there collisions with animals who can just walk through them? It looks like you can walk through them. Yeah. But the same with driving through them as well. They don't want people driving into them, or if they put collisions on them, it's not just to be collisions for you, it'll be collisions for vehicles as well. And you know what people are like. Straight away it's like, oh, it'd be a laugh, let's drive into them. Can hedges be trimmed? I don't think so in the base game. I know on FS19 there were a couple of maps. I know Oxy did it, where there were hedges around the map that could be trimmed. This hat was made for me by the Wombleways. I can't thank them enough. It was a Christmas present. It's just love it. Anyway, yes, this isn't part of the merch. This doesn't become a part of the merch store. I am just honestly, look at that. The animation of actually laying down. It's not sort of like boom, knees first, then they're incredible. This is good. Manual gear shift. Yeah, we can do. Try renting a high slot machine. Yeah, we can try. Side panel's not working. No, unfortunately. Let's go up to. Let's find something that we can rent. What should we rent? Hang on. I was saying, where's all the tractors gone? I wasn't up at the top. Oh, let's go with a truck, shall we? Oh, look at that, the Mack Anthem. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Superliner is gorgeous. But that... Of course. Rim colour, chrome or white? We'll leave it chrome for the time being. License plate. Hang on. We want to go with... Oh, well, let me change that. Oh, how do I do that? Hang on. That was weird. Why won't it let me change that number plate? Oh, it's driving me mad. G. Is there a space? Where's the space bar? Let's try this again. We'll get there. Watch man change number plate. Live. Top quality content. Of course. Where else would you see content like this? That's not what I was hoping for, but that will do. Where's the number plate? Are you serious? I just did that. Oh, okay. Right, lease. Let's tab to it. Farmageddon. What do you reckon? Oregon trees. Hello, Zig Streak. A hush goes over the crowd while people watch me fiddle around with the number plate live on FS22. We've got the Mac and it's Farmageddon. Doctor Who reference, no? What's in the winter pack? Oh, of course you can't, because I'm a Muppet streamer and I don't know what I'm doing. That's better. There we go. There'd have to be, again, fiddling around with that, because if you've got an odd number, it's not going to put it central. I would have thought it would have centralised it. That's going to take a bit of fiddling around. Yes, I've just moved it. No Hawaiian shirt today. I thought I would go more farmer. Let's... keyboard and mouse. I'm playing on PS5. So, yeah, Farmageddon. It's the Geddon Mac. So as far as gears go, let's see if I can change that again. What was the... I've got to remember all the screens now, haven't I? What was it on? Was it on this one? Probably not. There we go. Gear shift manual. I'm not doing manual with clutch. On a console it's going to be hard enough. Anyway. Let's come out. So, in manual, at the moment I'm accelerating, but that's it. I've got to press up on the D-pad to change up gears. And again, let's just go up to 10, 11, 12. Then we come down them. So down on the D-pad, down to first gear. Then neutral, so I'm accelerating. But I'm in neutral. You can go into reverse. R1, R2. The thing is, that's going to be the thing that's going to take a lot of getting used to. Because you're so used to either having it on, you just go automatic, you know. Having it on manual, you get used to just pulling the trigger and away you go kind of thing. So it's going to be a bit of getting used to. Unless you've got everything set up and you've got a wheel and pedals and you've got a gear changer and gear shifter, the side panel is not working. It's not working on console. You have to be accelerating to change up or down. Because it's using the D-pad on the side, if I change down and put it in neutral now, take my finger off of R2 and then press D-pad up or down, it will zoom in and out. So I've got to be accelerating to get the gears to work. Now it did say, now this one hasn't got another set of gears, it's just 1 to 12. The tractors have different gear, well mine's gone blank, what are they called? Gear sets, I think. Early access, unfortunately, I say unfortunately for me it's great, but I've only been allocated to certain people. I've been lucky enough to be one of, I think, only a couple of people to get it on console. The game will release on the 22nd, on Monday, for everyone. That does sound good, and it looks good. How's it going over the ground, over the rough ground? It's nice. Right, I did say I was going to do a trailer, didn't I? Oh, see, that's why I've stopped and just thought, why is it not going back? I've got to... See, that's what I don't like. Can I just lightly touch it? No. It's going to be the putting in reverse and stuff that's going to catch people out. Let me just... I broke the gearbox. No, if you press brake and do a D-pad, oh, hang on, brake and D-pad up and down, it just, yeah, you've got to be accelerating. It's a bit weird. I don't normally play PC, I'm always console, and because the side panel's not working, yeah, I mean, I was hoping they'll be able to do gear shifting on that because you've got the dial and stuff, but right, let's stop there. Let's grab one of the tractors, hook up to a trailer. I want to hear the trailer sounds. Obviously, we're going to be a manual now on this as well. Trains, if you want to use trains now, I mean, you can ride a train, but if you want to use a train, you have to rent it. There's a rental point you go and rent a train from. Gears on PlayStation, anyway, PlayStation 5, you accelerate. When you've put it on manual gearbox, you accelerate, and then up or down the D-pad will go up your gears. So I'm going down the gears, now in neutral. He says, but I'm still going forward. Took a while to get there. Right, I'm in neutral. But if you look above that, there's an E. The E above it is for... Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it's just getting used to this. That's all. So, up and down will change your gears, but side to side will change what gear you're in, what selection you're in. So the moment we're in E, so if I go side, you see it's on C, B, A. So you've got each of your gear options within that. So I've got left indicators on. Hang on. There we go. I love that. I didn't even notice that before. Indicators on. It's doing the indicator switch toggle as well. That's cool. Yeah, so at the moment I'm in neutral and I'm in A, but I can change those gear sets by going side to side. So that's B, then C, D, and E. If I start off in A and I go up through the gears, it barely moves. So what I'll do is accelerate. Let's go up through the gears. So in A, the top speed in 4th gear is 3 miles an hour. If I go into set B, I'm still in 4th gear, but I'm in set B now. Going to set C. So you've got 4 gears within each of those. I love the fact you can hear all of that. D, then into E, and we go up to our top speed. But then we can change up and down the gears within that as well. As far as I can tell, we've got beacons. We go for our light options, but there's nothing for that I could find. Nothing for hazards. So, unfortunately, no. I always manage to put my hazard lights on by using my side panel, which isn't working. Hang on just a sec. I haven't tried workers yet. I've tried the AI system, and I've moved a vehicle. That's going to require a lot of fiddling around with. There's no force feedback on the controller. Unfortunately, well, I've got no force feedback on my controller, so bumping up and down curbs, it was something I was kind of hoping we might get, but I haven't yet. Let's change up, up. And then when you get into the yard, you can obviously then just change down from E, D, C, whatever you want to be into. Yeah, I mean, it sounds fantastic. And the fact I'm inside that with a cowboy hat on. How cool is that? Right, trailer, that's what I was going to do next. CGB, thanks for being in the chat, bud. Appreciate that. So I'm trying to kind of look at this and play that and trying to do everything at the same time. I do apologise. I'm not keeping up with saying hello to everyone that's in here. Oh, because I've got to put it in reverse now, haven't I? But that's the thing. If I'm in that, I can't change down gears unless I'm accelerating, which means you've got to do it quite quickly. There we go. I'm not so sure, you know. So, let's listen. Oh, thank you, Tom. The beacons don't reflect off services, I'm afraid. We have to add a check. I love that. Let's do it again and get out. So as you get through each section of the piston, you get that clong, clong, and it's that metallic-y, slightly echoey sound. Do I want to try crossplay? I have been asked already about crossplay. DJ has mentioned it. Farmer Klein has mentioned it. I think FS Club, I think someone just said FS Club has mentioned it. I'm not opposed to doing crossplay. The problem I have got is it's obviously time, busy house, that kind of thing. Everyone in my house knew I was going to be streaming today, definitely. My plan is to be streaming at least once a week with FS22, and I do want to do some crossplay. So yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to doing crossplay. It's just going to be a case of sorting out times and that kind of thing. Can you change gears with the flappy pedals? I haven't got my steering wheel or pedals hooked up. I'm doing this on controller at the moment. I mean, potentially with the steering wheel it might work. It might work better with steering wheel and pedals flipping up and down, but on controller, which I think I mean, it's a generic comment. Most people will be using controller. Not necessarily. Most people might have steering wheel and pedals, but it might work better with floating pedals. No-till planters. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's go down to here, and we'll go to disc arrows, power thingies. Mine's gone blank. Where are we? Seeders. Oh, that's interesting. Those machines are used to seed crops or wheat, barley. There you go. Possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or ploughing necessary. I mean, technically that's zero till because it does it itself as it goes. But we have got under cultivators and all those. We've got so many more. I say so many more categories. So disc harrows, what did it say? Disc harrows are used for shallow cultivation of fields. I think the shallower you go, the smaller the stones are. As far as I can tell. Yeah, so you get less stones or smaller stones. The deeper you go, the bigger the stones which you need to be collecting. The slot count at the moment, not too sure. And that has actually now changed because I was a 155, and when I bought those bits of equipment, I said it hadn't changed. It's now saying 165 out of 1299. I mean, don't get me wrong. We on FS19, I have played for 3 years with 1299 as the slot count, and I've made it work. Always made it work. Never. I mean, got close. Never had a problem. The fact that's the map and a lot of start machinery, and I've just bought a pen. Thanks, Sim Aviation. Holding down brake and accelerator. I'll give it a go. Yeah. 165 is one of the lowest slot counts I've come across. And that's the map and everything so far. So you look at that and think, wow, that's incredible. But it was supposed to be way more. So it could be that's a typo. It could be that it needs to be adjusted, changed. I'm not too sure. I did buy some cows that look amazing. I'm not doing all the animals now. Again, there's going to be different videos that are going to come out. What's the time now? Oh, man, okay. I've been on for a lot longer than I was anticipating going to be. Like I said, right from the very start of this stream, this was going to be a look at the menus. We'll have a look at the graphics, some of the sound effects, the beacons, the side panel. I'm not going into... This is not full gameplay. This is not a let's play. This is just having a look. What planters have we got? Having a look at some of the options. The Kinsey stuff is really nice. I do like the Kinsey stuff. That's nice. 1775 NT. And that big 18.2, 17.8. Hang on. Where are we under seeders? We've got none of the... Have we not got Borgo? Did Borgo not come over? After getting the Borgo DLC, did they not come over with... Okay. What else was I going to look at? Grape Energy Stone Pickers I was curious about. So that the Dagelman Rock Pickers are the ones I'm more used to seeing. Thank you, Tom McGrath. Try the manual with clutch option. You might not need to accelerate just pushing the clutch button. Yeah, possibly. I haven't even looked at that as an option for the clutch yet. And the LO is the one that's the sort of vastly different one. I haven't really come across before, 5.5. But those two Dagelmans are the ones I've seen on actual, you know. No, Borgo didn't come along. Wow, okay. So modders are going to be providing us with much bigger, I would imagine, much bigger seeders and stuff. Anderson, I think we got Anderson stuff, didn't we? Where's baling technology? Bale loaders. Oh, okay, so that's separate now. Balers, bale loaders, bale wrappers. It's all separate. So there's our balers. Oh, there you go. Anderson Bio Baler WB55 is there. The bumper. So we have got some Anderson gear that has come along too. Yeah, new content. There'll be more. Thank you, Toman G. Absolute legend. You showed me everything for FS19. Can't wait for the same for 22. I hope so. Yeah, the Borgo stuff was good. I'm really surprised by that. Bale wrappers. Yeah, I mean, kind of standard fare we've had before. What else do I want to look at? Forestry. This is where I was interested. Those we knew about. The Prinoth. So we got that. grinds down tree stumps, mulcher, forestry mulcher. What does that go with? But slot counts, yeah, 2s, 3s, 2s. That's what I was going to look at more. Oh, hang on, sorry. I was going to look at some of the vehicles, weren't we, and talk about slot counts, weren't we? Because we weren't sure what the slots, being that I'm console specific, it kind of, so the Case Module Express 65 is 8 slots, John Deere's 6. Actually, yeah, John Deere tractors. Let's have a look at John Deere tractors. How are we looking on slots on John Deere tractors? 8, 7, 7, 7. Looks like I've sorted it. That 8RX looks gorgeous. Oh, look at that. That's nice. What else we got? I mean, going all the way up. The 9Rs, only 6 slots. I mean, they've got the slots right down, haven't they? Oh, 9RX. I do like the 9R with wheels. That's nice. But there is, oh, the versatile. Look at that. Vanilla. This is vanilla. I'm playing the vanilla game at the moment. This is the what I got early access. I'm on console. I'm on PS5. What did you just say? Oh, yeah, it was loaders, wasn't it? For bale loading, bale loaders. Oh no, when you say auto load, actually that's. Oh, it's just a bale trailer, so that can't be auto load. So these are the sort of these are technically auto loaders, bale loaders. If you mean auto load trailers, that will come from modders, the actual ones where you drive past and they go bum 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 and just pop up. Yeah, weird about the quad track, isn't it? I was quite surprised that we didn't get that it's gone. No quad track. It's a bit sad. Magnum's nice. The newer version. Look at the length of that bonnet. That's lonk. That's a lonk bonnet on the front of that. Big old hooter on the front of that. I mean, some of these just. I just think because the graphic quality seems a lot better. I know a couple of people said earlier on the graphics don't look any better. I personally think they do. Oh, sorry, I've done it again. I'm just. There's me saying about. Hang on, put that back there. Oh, stop it. That. Let's move that down there. Sorry. I think, yeah. I think it looks incredible. My first episode, don't know. Fast bale. We've got, I'm sure we've got the. Oh, we've not got the fast baler. Bale wrappers, balers. Not under baler wrappers. Have we lost the Vicon? Okay. That's weird. Why would they give us that as a mod? I mean, we've got the Impress baler wrapper. Is that the only one now? Because we've got different size bales now as well. So if we can adjust them, can't we? Yeah, 125 up to 180. That's only one, but you do have to stop. So yeah, it's not fast baling. Ooh. Hazard lights, no. The four-way flashers. Unfortunately, if we jump in here. Oh, right. So it was if I accelerate and brake. Oh, there we go. Whoever it was that suggested that, you're a leg end. You are an absolute foot. Thank you very much. Because I was obviously, if you accelerate and brake at the same time, we can go through the gear options and then go from there. So we want to be in one, then we go forward, up on the D-pad, up on the D-pad, and if we go side on the D-pad we can go up the next gear section. I honestly, I think the graphics look amazing. I really do. Looks astounding. If you weren't here for the earlier bit where we did the cows look incredible. Their animations for moving, for walking, for running, for laying down and standing up are incredible. Really, really. Let's find one and wait for it to lay down. Go on. I've got one of each, and if you've got the field info on, it actually gives you the animal information for the age, the health, reproduction of the animal. So I've got one Limousin, one Brown Swiss, one Holstein, and one Angus. They all do look different. And of course, one's not going to lay down now just to spite me. Come on, lay down. Anyway, there you go. Look at that. Well, the thing is, Seasons is on by default. I haven't turned Seasons off. And I've got one of each of those, and it doesn't give you the option of meat animals. They all just come like that. So, yeah, they all have udders. There's not... I thought there would be a separate sort of section. The other thing as well is if I go to the dialogue box, I can put my animals in here. If you go to the farmer's market, or the livestock market, it will only let you access that menu if you have pens. So you can't kind of go in and have a look and see what's available beforehand, which is a bit strange. Right. All the animals are available, but you need to have the pens placed to be able to access them and actually put them in. Beacon lights are not reflective. The sound is incredible. I think the graphics look great. If you missed a bit earlier, if you want to change your clothing, if I jump into the tractor, you would be able to see. If I do it from there and we zoom in a little bit, I've got mine. I've got a cowboy hat on, check shirts, glasses. Yeah, I'm loving it. Can you transfer chickens in a trailer? Haven't tried that yet. Haven't got a livestock trailer. Like I said, this is just a look at. Let's have a look at the map. One of the maps, Elm Creek. Let's have a look at some of the features, some of the things I was interested in looking at. I haven't tried to plough snow yet. I got it this morning. Got the code this morning. Uploaded it. This is my first impressions. There are going to be more videos to come. There's going to be more content. There's going to be more how-to guides, map tours, sort of deep diving into each of these functions and things a little bit more detail. So I think what I'm going to do for now, all the things I want to have a look at, and we could just have a quick drive around, have a look a little bit more of the scenery. Do I want to be in third gear though? Probably not. Let's change down to first. We'll pull away. So we'll change up and we'll drive around a bit of the map. I will be... Oh, it's because I did that. Got to remember. See, that's the other thing as well. If you're using manual gearbox and you're using a controller, not a steering wheel or anything like that, or whatever you might be using to change gears, if I want to zoom in or out now, I've got to stop accelerating to zoom out, then carry on accelerating. Because if I keep my finger on the accelerator and then use the D-pad, that will change my gears. Whereas if I want to zoom in or out, I need to use the D-pad without that. So it's a bit of both, really. Yeah, I got a cow on my head because we hit 1,000 likes. So if we hit 1,000 likes, that I would do that. There's production chains. We're going to look at more detail with the production chains on videos. The stream was just to have a first impressions, first look, the graphics, the map, some of the features, some of the things I was interested in looking at. That's for taking your rocks. So we'll smash your rocks up and you get paid a little bit for that. I'm not showing actual farming. This is, like I say, this is just a first impressions. This isn't a let's play. I could grab, you know what I will do? If we whiz back, we'll grab one of those tractors. I think what I'll do as well, I'll set it back onto automatic just for the time being. Oh, actually, we're going to look at manual with clutch, weren't we? What? Well, it doesn't tell you what the clutch is. What's the clutch? Can't start the engine. How do I change? That zooms in and out. I have no idea where the clutch is on the controller. L1, R1. It hasn't. Seriously? Giants. Until I can work out where the clutch is. Nope. So, let's go back to automatic. There are ratchet straps in the back of the pickup, and you can hear them as well. Hang on. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I'm not sure about the animal function because it's seasons is on by default. I've got seasons on. Until I get really deep into the game and start playing and trying a few more of the sort of planting. We have got a planting window. We have got weather if we go up. We've got our weather. We've got our crop calendar. We're in August at the moment. I'm not going to know really in a bit more detail. Let's go back and see if I can use that cultivator because we're supposed to have more 3D animations for certain functions. I've just used manual transmission on the controller. That was manual with clutch. Manual works fine. It's just manual with clutch. I'm not sure what the clutch button is. There's no button mapping on console, is there? Let's switch to that. We'll have a look inside the Mack truck as well in a second, sorry. That sounds brilliant. Nice movement. Bounce in the seat. No, you can't put money in from the start. I've borrowed from the bank. It's not mine. That's a seeder, isn't it? I don't even got any seeds in it, have I? Do we not even start with a cultivator? Let's whiz off and grab a cultivator. I want to try it out. Let's go to the store, grab a cultivator. Yeah, when the controls were given to you on a sheet in the game box, that makes life a little bit easier. Yeah, precision farming doesn't come yet. You don't. The game doesn't start with precision farming. That's not coming till spring. They're working on that. Yeah, laundromat. We did that already. We've been to the laundromat and tried that. Here on Elm Creek, you change your clothing at the laundromat. Apparently on Oberon, it's in the farmhouse. I haven't been on Erlengratt, don't know about Erlengratt yet, but that's where those two are. So it's one of those situations where I'm going to spend hours changing all my number plates to say MrSealyp or something vaguely amusing, whatever I can think of at the time. What was I going to get? A cultivator. Let's just grab something. So, yeah, disc harrows, cultivators prepare the field for next sowing. Disc harrows are shallow cultivation. Ploughs prepare your fields and create new fields. And subsoilers use instead of a plough. This tool suits perfectly for grape and olive farming. Okay, so that's a bit more specific than it was before. Let's just grab. Actually, you know what? I'm going to grab a. Let's just grab. You know what? I haven't used an LP. Go. Let's use that. Yes, we shall lease it. Thank you very much. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I mean, money cheating. There's no money cheat mod. but the money cheat system that was in place on FS19 from the start, you can set up. You can go into multiplayer, and on multiplayer, set up multiple farms, give yourself maximum money. I'm trying to work out where I can put that out of the way. Let's make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Thank you, Bandit. Yeah, so set up multiple farms on multiplayer, give them maximum amount of money, come out with multiplayer, then go back to single player, and you'll have a ton of money. And I think you can repeat that process. I'm pretty sure you could before, but it might be a little while. You know, I might have to do that to get it going if we're going to do mod reviews and stuff, map tours or whatever. There's a lot to be looking at. Slot count is still saying 1299, but that could be a mistake. Fingers crossed that's a mistake. Or we're going to have some very unhappy people. I couldn't agree more. Now, in talking to DJ, like I say, I haven't gone as... I got this morning, I've been playing, literally set it all up, installed it, jumped on, started streaming. Oh, is there a cultivator behind another John Deere? Probably no, my luck. Sun should be coming from the other side, so we'll swing round. Actually, I might just cultivate the croppage. Should we do that? Or should we go? Let's go to the other field and find that I do actually have a cultivator already. Thank you for that. Of course we do, look. Textures are completely different, aren't they? Yeah, apparently weight makes a big difference. There's an option for trailers, whether you have maximum weight in them and that kind of thing. Let's lower that down. Yeah, there's a bit more of a three-dimensional. You can see the stuff sort of pinging stuff up off the ground. I thought I had rocks on, but I'm not sure if I have. Oh, listen to the engine on this train. Did I just get a 3-metre cultivator by accident? It wasn't by accident, that was on purpose. That was for the 3-metre cult. If you're out there, that was for you guys. Crop destruction. Field stones are on. Don't think we've had any crop up yet. Try the other cultivator. This one's a disc harrow, whereas the other one's a cultivator. We might get some stones come up from that one. We can try that too. Yeah, the slot counts were... We were told PS4 Pro would be 2,749. PS5 would be 5,155. It's showing at the moment as 1,299, but that might change. Let's see what this one sounds like. Oh, that's going to confuse me. They're the other way around. Top left-hand corner, the tractor's facing the other way. So what's front and rear is switched. Thank you, Altoona Gaming. Much appreciated. Take care, Ray. Does that look like a different texture to the other one? It does, you know. Well, that's something. Look at that. So that is using a cultivator. The other one is a disc harrow. Completely different textures. Let's put them next to each other. Love the actual 3D-ness of that, though. Silly G's in the house. Yeah, look. So that one's disc harrow. That one's cultivator. Different look completely. That's cool. Like that. Yeah, but I'm not doing all of the gameplay. I'm not doing everything. I was only supposed to be streaming for 2 hours, and it's 12:45. I think I've been 3 now, haven't we? What time did I start? 10? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh dear, we haven't got a plough, have we? Should we try it? Should we try the plough? Shifting gears. No, it's faced. Oh, hang on. When I turn round, now it's facing the other way. Oh, it's because I was facing that way. How weird is that? Right, let's disconnect that from the back. Should we get a plough? I've shown the AA already. Completely unnecessary message. It's not. It works. Hang on a second. Right, we'll go and get a plough in a second. Let's just check out. No, I can still show it. It was in. Which menu was it? No. That one. There we go. That's AI, active workers. I can create a job. Let's zoom in a bit. Where's my tractor? Right, let's create a job. Go to the vehicle. I'm in the 710 at the moment, but I wanted to go with that one. How do I go to... How do I pick that vehicle? Right, target locations. So I'm doing go to at the moment. Pick a target location. Let's just pick, I don't know. Pick the same field as that, doesn't really matter. R3 to select. Why is that now telling me? Start job. There we go. So the vehicle I was just in, the 7810, I've got to do a bit of fiddling around with that to work out how to switch the vehicles and stuff. But the vehicle I was just in, you can see on the map, that's going to get stuck. And that was something that DJ mentioned. Your routes need to be clear, because if your routes aren't clear, it will do what it's done there. If I hop out, the worker is now just ploughed into the side of the harvester. So if you're going to do it, you probably want to do it with traffic off, because you don't want it ploughing into traffic, and you want to make sure that the route isn't blocked by something. Obviously the harvester there was. Let's go back to that. Can we try that again? Create job. Set destination. I'm doing the same field as I did before, it doesn't really matter. Start job. Right, let's hop out. So he should head off. Now, obviously, there's all the other options you can go with. Create job, you can do the ones where it delivers and all that kind of thing. I've got nothing to deliver at the moment. So he will change lane. He will go and find the access point to the field. And that's what he's looking for at the moment. Whatever's been laid down as the routes, I would imagine, on the underlying nav mesh on each of the maps. But the thing about it is, if you've got traffic on and he swerves across the road and you hit another car, then you're going to be in trouble. So. Yeah, the workers are still idiots. Unfortunately, that's going to be a standard thing. Thank you, Richard Adler. What? Hang on, did I just miss one? Is there one that says... Has that not popped up yet? It says US 50. That hasn't come up on my thing. Who donated $50? What madman in the chat? Sorry, I missed that. I thought it said 5. Altoona? Are you mad? $50. Thank you so much. Anyway, the worker's gone off. I've now got 2 tractors just sat in the field now that I set off. They do work. It's going to be, you know, when you think about what the workers we've got at the moment get stuck on the slightest little thing. The concept moving forward of them being able to drive around the map to locations that you've set, or you can send them to a specific location, they can unload, they can load, they can move stuff around, they can come to you. That's huge. That's a massive, massive change in what it's doing. So, yeah, maybe he did mistype. He might have meant to do 5, but if he did, I mean, that's incredible. Thank you. Different plots. Let's have a look at that. We want that. Field prices on here then. If we go to, I think they work the same way. I thought they did. I'm on the wrong menu. I'm on the map menu. I was on the workers. Field prices. It's not shown on thing there. That one is 393,000. 225 for that plot. 146. They do vary. Now that's interesting that we can't. What about the facilities themselves? Can we buy those? Let's visit the spinnery. Now have we got a disc? There we go. So that one there is going to be front loading. But how do you buy them? Because I'm pretty sure you have to buy the production chain building. I'm sure somebody said that. But again, production chains, that's a whole other thing I need to have a look at. What was I going to do? Plough. I'm going to do the plough. Someone will have a look inside the Mac. Put it down the front. Change the number plate. I am Farmageddon. As you can imagine. Right, what was I going to get? Plough. And then I will stop. I said I was only going to come on and do odds and ends. Thank you, Brian. Can't wait to see Let's Plays. Thanks for showing the new features. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying, can you show us this? Can you show us that? Can you show us more? There is so much. I mean, so much that has been added into the game by Giants. Honestly, that's interesting as well. Usually, or what used to happen on FS19, if you came out of a vehicle and went to another vehicle, you went to another part of the map, after a little while the engine would turn off. I love the sound of this. We'll get a plough, I'll do that, and then we'll finish. Yeah, nothing says Farmageddon like a 40-year-old man in a cow hat. I couldn't agree more. I am well, thank you to, honestly, I mean, like I say, I've been, unlike the stream I did the other day where I was talking to the chat and in the chat a lot and I didn't get much farming work done, I was very conscious of the fact that because I was streaming and trying to show the map, I needed to show stuff and not get tied down or bogged down in the chat. I want to interact with absolutely everybody. Thank you to everyone that's been in here. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. It's just, you know, and I'm still so blown away, so thrilled and excited that Giants, for only a couple, as far as I'm aware, a couple of console gamers got us early access. That is incredible. You know, I can't thank them enough. You know, it's amazing. Let's grab a plough. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. I think anyone who loves this game, truly loves playing the game, you will be. There are always going to be the naysayers and the doubting Nellies, and you know, that don't like anything that is available. Yes, I'll lease it. Thank you very much. Slot counts. I mean, like I said earlier, the slot count thing is a bit weird at the moment and could be a mistake. But even if it's not, the slot counts are so low. I'm on this map, start map, with a few bits of machinery. I bought a pen, placed some fencing, bought some cows, and my slot count's on 165 out of 1299. What map have we ever started on where it's been that? You know, one of Jim's, maybe. You know, when you think what's on here, the level of detail, all the things that have been added, the AI helper work stuff, all the ground textures, the features, the foliage, that's incredible. How is that even possible? Shouldn't be driving down the road with it sticking out like that. Bad for business, although shouldn't that wheel be running on the ground? Not to worry. It's my pleasure for streaming. Honestly, I sat this morning, and first thing this morning I didn't think I was getting it. I got a message to say they wouldn't be able to get me early access. Then they managed to sort it out. which is amazing. Thank you again to Giants, to Lars, to Chris, Terminator, the PR team, just amazing. The devs, all of it. It's not going to be perfect. There are going to be some issues. There are going to be a few things. For me, I'm going to say it again, the biggest thing is the side panel not working. For me, I'm absolutely gutted. I cannot believe it's not working. Maybe that will get adjusted, fixed, sorted. I don't know. No, that wheel shouldn't be like that. It should be running on the ground, shouldn't it? I thought that. I thought it was a bit weird. I love the sound. That rev up of the engine as you accelerate. Let's check out some ploughing, shall we? Unfold. Let's lower it down. Listen to the engine. Wow. Rotate. It looks three-dimensional. I mean, when you get down, obviously down at an angle, it doesn't. James, you madman! $50. Are you? Thank you so much for 3 years of great content and support. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for following the channel, supporting me. Craziness. Let's go back across. Yeah, from here. Oh, I don't know though. You say that. I mean, yeah, I suppose. It's a little bit two-dimensional from there. I'm not going to be showing everything. I'm not showing all tools. I'm not showing. But there's a little bit of a plan. I thought the 3D cultivating and ploughing and stuff would. The animation would be a bit better. It does look good. Weird thing is, I've got rocks on. I've done a disc harrow, a cultivator, and ploughing, and I haven't had a single rock come up out the ground yet. I was looking forward to that because I wanted to have a go with a rock picker. But, yeah, don't know. Right, that is where I'm going to finish. Okay, so what have we gathered from this? What's the roundup? I love it. I think it's amazing. Graphics for me, I think, are fantastic. There's a few little things. Side panel not working. The slot count thing's a bit odd, but the slot counts are very, very low anyway. Hang on just a second. I think the gameplay's good. I think the equipment's great. The sounds, I mean, when you think of the jump from 17 to 19, a lot of things changed. This is a much bigger jump. From 19 to 22, much bigger jump. I've just scratched the surface of what you can do, of how things worked, the machinery, the equipment. But the whole point of this stream was first impressions. The beacons don't reflect. I know a lot of people were hoping beacons were going to reflect. Can't use hazard lights. I haven't found an option for turning them on because the side panel's not working. That's what I used to use. So, you know, there's a few kind of. We'll see. Things might get changed. It's Friday. The game releases Monday. Don't forget, you can still pre-order. You can. I'm going to say that now. If you do, the Class Zerion Saddle Track Pack is available on all platforms, I think, apart from PlayStation. Still, you can get your Year 1 Season Pass on Monday when it releases. I think you'll be able to get it from PlayStation as well. And I forgot to do this at the end of the last stream because I was so excited that I'd streamed and it had worked, and I'm doing the same now. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.